Gentlemen and ladies, the subject of my video today will be about the tower chains, the winter tower chains that I'm going to install on my Mahindra eMax 20s HST super compact tractor. Alright, so stick around. I'm gonna give you a few tips about the maintenance of these very expensive tower chains. And the name of the company is Trygg. They are the best in the world. Alright, so stick around. Cheers. I cannot believe that we are already in the mid-month. We are the 14th of December today. And we're half month basically. Outside right now, temperature is dropping. It's -10. With the gusting wind, it feels like almost minus, I'm gonna say it, -18. So yeah, time goes very fast. So the first step that I'm going to do about the vital maintenance factor about chains is keep them oily once you finish with them. After the winter season, what I do, you can see the bucket at the end there. So I put all my chains in there. Then I cover it with oil. It's SAE 30 oil. And as you can see, after 3 seasons, and during those 3 seasons, what I'm talking about, spring, summer, and fall, I do rotate the chain inside the bucket. Like from the top, I go on the, I put them in the bottom, and vice versa. And so the oil have a good oil coated protection. The oil also act as a neutralizer against salt. And yeah, I forget to mention that before I put the chain directly in the bucket, I do shake them on the ground, make sure all the dirt, the remaining salt, then I put it inside the bucket, and then I cover it with oil. And that way, as you can see, I'm just gonna put it like in very close view. I can put 2 sets of chain on each side. They're still shining in the middle because of the action on the ground, but the side chain, as you can see, they're darker and there's no corrosion. And that also apply for the front one. And you can see my bucket in the bottom there, still have oil, and which is very good. And by the way, I'm just gonna show you, a lot of folks think that I'm using hydraulic oil. Hydraulic oil is very good for against the wood, but I'm just gonna show it to you very much in detail. So this is the oil I'm using. You can see SA30. It's heavy duty engine oil. It's a synthetic base made of from synthetic oil, and that oil doesn't contain any soap, so it doesn't corrode. Okay, and this is the best advice, because these chains didn't came cheap. All right, now I understand with big tractor, that's a chain, it's another ball game, but do hang them and cover them with oil. There's various spray you can put, there's various stuff you can do. I know forestry tractor like the the brother of my grandfather, they were three of them, no, 2 of them were forestry. They own their own skidder. Of course, they always had their chain on the tractor in the forest, but again, the forest, it's not the place you're gonna find a lot of salt. They made their own road. So this is the advice that I'd like to tell you about, and it makes a huge difference, especially for the little turnbuckle here, like here, just hold on, like right these on each side. And I have to lock wire them, by the way, because they're so coated with oil, they're easy to unscrew. So this will be my first advice. Now, the second advice, which is very important, is when you install your chain on your tractor, make sure they're well tight. So what I do is I deflate the tower, I install the chain very tight, as tight as you can, and then I reinflate the tires. And the main reason why you don't want to have loose chains, especially in the back here. I've got a lot of stuff, and same thing on the front. So if the chain come loose, grab some of the wires or stuff like that, well, it's gonna be an expensive repair. Okay, so just to give you the best example of here is, look of my this is the hydraulic for power steering. So there's not too much space from here to there, so if it starts to rub against that tie rod hand, you know, it's gonna be expensive. I have a risk of bending the cylinder, broken it. And I do have subscriber who own this various type of tractor that it did happen. And I've got a personal story about that. I was working with when I was young with the farm tractor. We were collecting maple syrup with the tractor, and one of the, of course, big tractor is tough, but I do suggest that. And we're using these rubber bands in the middle of the tractor to keep the chain bent. Well, one of those rubber bands get cut with a wood pole, and that became the strongest slingshot ever. You should see when it went in the air. And since then, the farmer was beside me when we were dumping the maple sap into the maple barrel to go at the maple sugar shack. And after that, he learned his lesson. He never used a bender. We always took the time to install the chain properly. All right, so these are the two best tips, advice to keep your chain in good order safely. So I'm going to install my chain. I know I have many videos, so I don't want to bug you too long about that. But please do take care. Before installing them, do what I have done is I spread the chain, inspect everything is fine. Yeah, that could be my third advice. Do a good visual check on your chain. All right, so stick around. I'm gonna install my chain, and then you're gonna see it at the end when the chain are installed. And yeah, definitely it starts to snow a little bit, as you can see. And the reason why I'm starting is we had a melting session this week, but it's all ice up outside, so I need to install my chains, so in order to crush that snow. So you're going to see me at the end of the video doing that. All right, so thank you again and stick around. Cheers. All right, folks, so as you can see behind, after an hour and 3/4, so 1 hour and 45 minutes, my chains are installed. The chains are so tight and I can, like a string from a guitar, like ding, ding. I just wanted to show you two tips about the chain, so I'm going to go very which one will be the best view? Yes, so do please lock wire your eyelet here, and also so the buckle doesn't couple, so pass lock wire zip tie. I'm gonna show you another one here. This is a better example right there. All right, so I'm just gonna put around here, so the hole there is too tight, so the chain won't unlock. And again, this is another one that I lock wire. Let me go on the other side. I think on this side, yes, we have a better example here. So it's I use construction electricity wire 12 gauge. So this one is lock wire, so there's no way that this will unscrew and remove it. It's gonna keep it like that. And where's and same thing here. So so no way that hole will go because it's locking there. All right, and trust me, look at that. It's not even moving, like it's tight. And my front wheel too. So again, don't forget to oil your snowblower, and that will keep your snowblower out of rust. and definitely, yeah. I promise to you then I will do a test outside, but it's getting dark. I will have plenty of other opportunities to show you the train uh, when I do my snow blowing next snow blowing video. They're calling for rain this week on the Wednesday for 1 degree, but just missed. But definitely snow will be on the way. So this is my short video, my tips about keeping your train oily during the spring, summer, and fall. In my bucket that already stored for during the winter time. I just show you also the importance to deflate your tire and reinflate it once they are attached. Do use zip tie, lock wire, and stuff like that. So yeah, so my tractor is finally ready for winter time, and it was very nice. It's it's almost 18 degrees inside my garage. I shut down the heat about an hour ago, so yeah. So please, thank you kindly for all your standing support, comment, and let's share common knowledge for between all of us in this outstanding tractor community. And please do take care of yourself. Remember, folks, life is very good, and yes, that will be a special incoming holidays, Christmas holiday, and think about the arrival of our Savior Jesus. All right, so take care of yourself. Cheers.